Hi, this is Jeff Blauette, technical agronomist with Cooperative Farmers Elevator. And in this week's Field Friday segment, kind of wanted to do something a little different today. We've been talking about all the spraying we have going on. Right now there's no major changes in the disease status or the insect status currently going on. We'll be spraying here fungicides and insecticides here for probably another week, and then we'll see what develops from there. But kind of wanted to talk a little bit about what we at CFE in the agronomy department are kind of on a continual basis doing for you, our customers. Some of you know, some of you maybe don't, but we do a lot of research efforts in the agronomic field. We basically, for small plots, we probably plant somewhere around 30 plots every year, small plots. We do some hybrid testing, some variety testing. We do some agronomic research on various things. We've been doing that since about 2011, so this will be like our 13th year of creating some agronomic data on a local basis. I'm kind of a believer that a lot of things are showing up great someplace in Illinois or someplace in Missouri or Minnesota, but it maybe doesn't apply to our environment. So we like to test things locally, usually within a county of where you're located is what our goal is usually. Just wanted to touch on some of the things that we kind of do. We have our own plot planter. Of those 30 plots, we plant all of those. I kind of get a lot of time spent in the tractor seat doing that in the spring. That allows us to test a lot of things in furrow, different planting practices, agronomics revolving around that, etc. We've done planting date, we've done row spacing, some of those kinds of things as tests in the past. Then we can go on to the next step. We've got a little sprayer that we do a lot of the, we're trying to do things in a 6-row wide for the data side of things, 6 rows by usually around 350 to 450 feet in length. We usually try and replicate those using this little plot sprayer. It's kind of a retrofitted bean rider that some of you guys maybe remember. Some maybe you're too young to remember that, but we built that up to be a 15-foot boom applicator. So we could test all foliar things. We do everything from pre-emerge testing all the way up to as big as that little guy will go through in beans. Matter of fact, we've got some R4 and some R5 treatments in soybeans planned to test this year. And then we can finish it out. Actually, just this morning I got done with another trial. We've got an old highboy that we use. We retrofitted that with set it up with a 15-foot boom as well. So we're going through the field doing various different timings and testing of fungicides, usually in corn, but also some foliar nutrients and so forth. So just kind of wanted to give you a little bit of a snapshot, maybe a little bit behind the scenes. Every year we do put out a trial book with a lot of our results in. And you'll notice in a lot of cases we test stuff that we never really talk to you about selling things to you, because if we don't have data to support it, we tend not to want to promote it. And vice versa. There are some things we have as initiatives that have proven themselves out profitable. We really encourage you to follow some of those practices because we believe in them through testing. And testing's not perfect. We've had, last year we had some issues. I'm afraid we might have some issues this year. We might have to throw some trials out that we put a lot of work into because of some weather environments, but I'd rather have good data or no data versus bad data that happens to be in our favor or in our disfavor. I want it to be a valid, accurate representation of possible performance for you. So just wanted to touch on that, just some of the things that we're doing for you to, trying to be better. We're not always going to be the cheapest. That's not our goal. Our goal is to be the best, most informed, and allow you to have a little look at some things that maybe we've tested that are new that might be more beneficial for you going forward agronomically. So with that, that's this week's Field Friday segment, and we'll see you next week.